What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 36, and today I'm super excited to play this episode because it's our first ever national tournament with Scotland as we begin our group stage adventure in Russia 2018. And of course, a reminder, this is our group. We've got Italy, United States, and also Cameroon as well. And I'm just so excited for this because half the aspect of this series is about developing the country as well as the club. This is our first ever national tournament with them, and I'm really hopeful we can get out of our group as well. Obviously, it's not going to be easy. These are three pretty decent nations, but I do believe that this side is good enough to qualify from the group. Maybe not as group winners. I think Italy will be strong favourites to do that, but USA and Cameroon, two tough nations to face as well. But I do believe we can get past them both and qualify in the runners-up position. So that's the lineup then for the first and probably for all three group games. And our first game is against Cameroon. So can we get off to a winning start here in Russia? Let's hope so. A big 3 points in the first game will go a long way to helping us qualify. Can we get them? Let's find out. Come on, Scotland. I really want to make it past the group stage in our first ever national tournament. Let's see if we can do it, and let's get a win in our first game. Let's go. Here's Robertson finding Matt Ritchie with a fake shot, skips around his man, away he goes down the left. Ritchie, really good chance here. If someone gets in the area, we could have a really good opportunity to take an early lead. Still Ritchie on the ball, across the centre, mind drop to Griffiths, and Leigh Griffiths fires it in, and that's what we want to see. An early start for Scotland, 5 minutes in. Leigh Griffiths, the Celtic striker, making it 1-0. There's a bit of fortune to the goal because Ritchie's cross took a deflection and drops kindly to Griffiths, who I'm trusting with the number 9 role in this team, ahead of Tony Watt and also Jordan Rhodes. There's no Ross McCormack, who scored my first ever goal with Scotland, but Griffiths fires us into an early lead. What a start. Cameroon 0, Scotland 1. Come on, the Tartan Army. Really physical game, this one. Both teams have got players hitting the deck constantly. I say physical, maybe the pitch is slippy, I don't know. As MacArthur gets on the ball and my captain finds Ryan Gould. Out wide towards Matt Phillips here, the West Brom winger. What can he do? Cutting inside, still Phillips on the ball. Rolls it inside towards Liam Brigcutt going for goal. Just over the bar. What a start. The reason why I made MacArthur my captain, by the way, is because he's only 27 years old, but he's got more experience than quite a lot of players in this Scotland team, and I feel like he's the type of player that can be captain in this national tournament, and possibly the next two if we qualify for those as well. But here's Boumal on the ball, finding a Boubacar, who rifles the ball in, and Cameroon are back on level terms 20 minutes after we take the lead, and what a fantastic strike that was. Good little ball inside to him, and a first time finish with the right foot is whipped into the bottom corner. David Marshall actually got there, but it sort of went in between the space between his hand and also his torso as well. Can't blame him for the goal, obviously. Brilliant finish, and had quite a bit of swerve on that as well as some shot power too. But Cameroon make it 1-1. They're back on level terms. We started the game off better, but now we conceded. They're back on level terms. Come on, Scotland. Let's get ourselves back in front. But there is some bad news because Matt Ritchie just hit the deck from a ferocious tackle and, unfortunately, is going to get taken off as well directly from the goal. The guy that's been our best player really to start this game off, got the assist for our goal, is now going to get taken off. So I'm going to bring on Oliver Burke, another St Johnstone player, to play alongside Barry as another St Johnstone player in the first 11. That's very frustrating because Ritchie started this game off really, really well. Excellent work for our goal too. Excellent little assist. It was a fair tackle, but Ritchie is off. I'm in the background. I can't believe it. I know he's key to our hopes of getting out of the group. Ritchie off, Burke on. That's very frustrating. Here's Burke on the ball as we begin the second half, skipping down the right-hand side and cutting inside. Great work from Oliver Burke, who goes for goal, and Kameni makes a really good save. There's one thing he's got above Ritchie, that's pace, and he showed it there to get himself inside. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Still 1-1 as the keeper punches away the corner. We've started the second half very brightly, though, as we are still level. And here is Boumal for Cameroon down the right-hand side. The one thing we can't see is Cameroon getting in front because that would be disastrous. Cross to the far post, deflected. Cheju inside. And David Marshall makes an impressive save just past the hour mark to keep us on level terms. What a stop by the 6'3" goalkeeper. I was contemplating playing Logan Reed ahead of him. In the end, I went for experience. What a huge decision. Still 1-1. Massive, massive save. Cornered by Boumal to the centre, and Matip heads it just wide the post. Now this is going to be a very nervy final 27 minutes. We can't afford to see Cameroon go in front. Well, a draw would not be a disastrous result, but a win would be huge. Come on, Phillips with the corner. Whips it into the middle. Looks for Ryan. Goal getting up. Oh, what a save by Kameni. Both goalkeepers pulling off extraordinary reaction saves in quick succession. And it's still 1-1. What a stop that was. So that will do it then for the first game of 3 in the group stage. Both teams will leave feeling as though they could have won this game with the chances they both created, but in the end a 1-1 draw, probably the fair result. We couldn't afford to lose, but a win would have been massive. But in the end, I guess I'll be satisfied with a draw, knowing it's still all to play for. I thought it was a really balanced game. Neither side deserved to lose the game, but it would have been so massive how we found that extra goal to win it for us. But in the end, I'll take the draw. It's not a bad result, not a bad way to start the group. 2 games to go. We'll have Italy in our 3rd game, though. So in our 2nd game against the United States, we have to win. Positives in this one, though. Let's take them into the next game and get all 3 points in that one. And also Matt Ritchie's injury was a dislocated shoulder. He'll be out for 8 weeks, which means he'll play no further part in this tournament. So that's not a great start. We failed to win the first game and also find out our first choice left winger is going to miss the rest of the tournament. Not a good start, and also a theme of how this season's gone. We're carrying on from St Johnstone with a season of injuries into the World Cup with Scotland. Come on, game. Alright, so moving straight into the 2nd game of the group stage, then we now take on USA, who lost their first game to Italy. So a big win in this game will surely make sure that USA won't be able to qualify anymore. But for us, that'll give us a massive chance of getting through in 2nd place if Italy do beat Cameroon, which to be fair is probably something we would want. So come on, Scotland, we need our first win of the group here against America, a big 3 points to make sure we have a good chance of qualifying for the knockout stages. Let's get it done. Pretty poor starts this game, unlike the Cameroon one. It is a good chance for America down the right-hand side. Good delivery to the middle as well. And a header by Wood goes just wide of the post. We cannot afford to lose this game if we do want to qualify. We can get away with another draw, but we can't afford to lose. Here's Nagbe, chance for America once again here down the right-hand side. DeAndre Yedlin on the ball, trying to turn Liam Bricker and get the good delivery to the middle, and he does as well. And Wood has out-jumped Barry, and this is not what we want to see. 1-0 to America. Old man Barry failing to get off the ground, and America go in front. Wood with the header. He had their first chance of the game as well, and for America, it's a must-not-lose game, but for us, if we lose, we're probably going out. This is not what we want to see. I've started a half off so poorly, and America go in front, and our qualification hopes may be taking a massive hit, and we may not get up from it. Come on. Well, I'm bringing on Fraser for Gould after he had a really poor game against Cameroon and was awful in that first half too. And we're going to a 4-4-2, playing 2 up top because we need a goal. And 1 striker formations always make me feel a little bit less threatening. I mean, obvious thing to say, I know, but still, hopefully we can find that goal in the second half to get back on level terms. Really, our qualification hopes depend on it. Bradley on the ball, pushed off by James McArthur, the captain, and rolls it through towards Leigh Griffiths. He scored in the first game and scores in the second as well. Leigh Griffiths with a huge goal to put us back on level terms 3 minutes after the restart. Brilliant finish there. Great work from the skipper McArthur as well. He skips around the last defender, rifles the ball in, and that goal was huge. Griffiths second in 2, 1-1. Come on, the Scots. Let's turn the game on its head and get ourselves our first win of the World Cup. And here's McArthur once again winning it back for us and finding Liam Brickcut storming forward here. Rolls it inside towards Griffiths, who could be through for his second goal of the game. And he fires it in. Leigh Griffiths with 2 in 3 minutes. And it's Scotland 2, America 1. We switched to a 4-4-2 at the break. And the changes have worked in 6 minutes in the second half. Griffiths rolled through, rifles the ball in at the near post. His 3rd goal in 2 games for the Celtic striker. 2-1 to the Scots, turning the game on its head. Get in! Here's Burke storming down the right-hand side here. A chance to make it free as he gets the wrong side. His man keeps on going, drills it into the middle, and Griffiths getting in. Miskicked the shot, and that was the chance for his hat-trick, but he failed to hit the target. Big miss there. Chance here for America once again down the right. Hanley blocks the first cross and wins it back. Well done, Grant Hanley. And we shall get the danger clear. Brickett on the ball. And if he sends Phillips through, he's going to be one-on-one. Goalkeeper has to get there, Does just about enough. If Brickett is in the air, though, they're in trouble. Rhodes will try and lob him from range. Jordan Rhodes onto the roof of the net. That would have secured it. One late chance to wrap the points up here. Phillips finds Jordan Rhodes back towards Matt Phillips here with a fake shot, trying to turn Matt Miazga, and he's beating him, and Phillips could be through. He could be through. He could be through to wrap it up. It's all over. Scotland are going to win against America. A huge 3 points, and the West Brom winger is going to secure it. Scotland 3, America 1, and with a game to go in the group, we could be going through to the knockout stages. Excellent dribbling from Matt Phillips to break through of the last defenders, and what a finish into the bottom corner. At half time, we trailed by a goal. I made some changes at the break, went to a 4-4-2, and those alterations are going to help us claim a massive, priceless first win in the World Cup. 3-1 to the Scots. We turned the game on its head, and with a game to go, we are 90 minutes away from progressing to the knockout stages. Come on, the Scots! America didn't play too badly, but I felt we were the stronger side in this game, even though the stats suggesting that it was pretty balanced. I thought we were the better team personally, and I'm so pleased we turned the game on its head from trailing by a goal at the break, staring into the abyss, thinking we could be getting knocked out of a game to spare because there's no chance of us beating Italy, but we got ourselves the win. We turned it round. Come on, the Tartan Army! Although, as we end the season with St Johnstone, this sort of stuff will get kept for a future episode when we're just going to worry about the club stuff, and once the World Cup is done, we can find out that Cameroon just beat Italy. Cameroon just beat Italy by, what would that have been, 2-1. So, as we go in to the new season, and again, this sort of stuff will get kept for the episode when we are going to be just worrying about the club stuff when the World Cup is done, we're actually top of the group with a game to spare, and a draw will send us through. Come on, Scotland. Well done, Cameroon. Alright, so this is it then, the third and final group stage with Scotland, where we know now that just 1 point will send us into the knockout stages. But if we lose this game and Cameroon get a draw or better against America, then they will be going through. So come on, the Scots, let's get all we need to possibly top the group come the end of 90 minutes and get ourselves into knockout stages. I don't want to see us exit the group now that we got ourselves a big win over America. So come on, the Scots, let's do what we need to do, qualify for the knockout rounds, and let's possibly top the group as well. And I've just realised as well, something really trivial, but the numbers have reset. Like, because we're now into a new season, the numbers for my World Cup squad have now been reset, and it's... I mean, just little things here and there just really frustrate me in this game. Oh well, not really important as MacArthur finds Griffiths. What's way more important is the result come the end of the game. Brigcutt finds Griffiths, and already we could be through here for a chance. Griffiths rolls it inside towards Liam Brigcutt. Tackled, it'll drop back to our top scorer though. And Perrine makes the save. Come on, forget about the squad numbers. Let's worry about the numbers in a scoreline. Gabbiadini, good ball through. Barry has to come across against Marchisio here and does a great job. Well done, old man Barry. Ever since that goal America scored, he's looked so much more convincing. Brigcutt through the gap towards Matt Phillips. Holds off his man. Keeps on going. Excellent run by Phillips. Rolls it through towards Oliver Burke here. Not the best of through balls to go for goal from a tight angle. Why not? And Oliver Burke rifles the ball in and makes it Italy 0, Scotland 1. And we take the lead 20 minutes in. What a start this game. We've been in attack mode straight away. Fortune favours the brave. We know we just need a point, but right now we're getting all three with admittedly 70 minutes to go. What a finish by Oliver Burke from a tight angle. I thought, you know what? I'll just try and hit the target, give Perrine something to do, but it's a brilliant finish across the goalkeeper's body into the far corner. Oliver Burke profiting in Matt Ritchie's injury absence. 1-0 to the Scots, and now Italy must score twice for us to go out. Come on, the Tartan Army. And if you're wondering why I've lost my breath as well, I had to run back upstairs after getting the post. But now Italy are through, and that shot goes just wide the post from Immobile. There's Lorenzo Insigne for Italy. They're in a lot of trouble because they're playing terribly in this first half. And oh, no, 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 come on. You must be joking. What is it about this save and getting injuries? Oliver Burke, our goal scorer, is going to get subbed off through injury, and he's a St Johnstone player as well, so if that's a serious injury, I'm in a lot of trouble as Season 3 has just begun, and now Fraser's going to come 1. We'll push Phillips back to his normal right side and Fraser on the left. I mean, seriously, why do I get so many injuries, whether it's with club or with country? This is so annoying. Man, this has been a very physical game. Both teams putting in really, really crunching tackles. Verratti's now got a knock as well, as Marquisio is chased down by old man Barry, and Gould wins it back for us. Gould through the gap towards Matt Phillips. Bricker even looking forward towards Leigh Griffiths, and Griffiths puts it into the back of the net for a second goal. The sneeze of luck leads to a counter-attack, and Leigh Griffiths, the man of the moment, puts Scotland up by 2 goals. And with just over half an hour to go, we could be on for a place in the knockout stages of Russia as top of our group. Brilliant ball by Bricker. Griffiths latches onto it. It's already his 4th goal in the group stage. 2-0 to Scotland. Oh my goodness. Italy are going out in 3rd place. This group has panned out nothing like I thought it would. Extraordinary stuff. We'll be coming, we'll be coming, we'll be coming down the road. When you hear the noise from the Tartan Army boys, we'll be coming down the road. Italy 0, Scotland 2, and qualification is secured in style. Back-to-back wins. We topped the group, undefeated as well. Oh my goodness, the dream lives on for the Scots. Get in. Well, I would not have expected this at the start of the group, and especially after a hard-fought draw against Cameroon. But back-to-back wins send us through to the knockout stages, top of the group as well. There was an injury to Oliver Burke, which I'm a little bit worried about for club and country, but a massive 3 points, qualification secure. Let's focus on all the positives. Come on, the Scots. And what do I know about football or career mode? Because I said Italy were going to top this group with ease. Instead, Scotland finished top of the pile with 7 points. Cameroon is second with the same amount of points, and Italy are knocked out in 3rd place with 3, and America claim the wooden spoon with 0 points. The dream lives on for the Scots, and we are in to the knockout stages of the World Cup. Come on. So that will end today's episode of Club and Country. So a massive thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. The dream lives on for the Scots, and in the next episode you'll see the knockout stages of Russia 2018 with the Tartan Army. How much further can we go in our first national tournament? Well, you'll find out in the next episode. So a big thank you for watching this one. Please do leave a like if you did enjoy it. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode of Club and Country very soon.